My name is Garrick McFadden, and I'm an Avondale car accident lawyer with the law firm GAMESQ. And I wanted to share my top 5 fiction books, okay? And what gives me the right to do this? Because I read a bunch of books. I love reading books. I got the best advice once, which was, you are the people you meet and the books you read. Reading helps you develop empathy for others. My favorite book, I'm just going to start, my favorite book is Beloved. Beloved is the great American novel. It is perfect. It is haunting. It tells a story that it can only be told in America by an American. Toni Morrison is America's greatest writer. Beloved is my favorite book and is the best book. Number 2, East of Eden. John Steinbeck he made this book incredible. I love it. I have no words other than I love it. I think one of the big parts is when the servant Jen tells everybody that he speaks fluent English, right? And we later get that in the book James, right? But he says, but if I speak perfect English, you will not be able to understand me. And so he speaks in this pidgin English because that is what white people expect him to talk like. And we get this in the book James, where when he's holding a gun to the white man's head, and the guy's like less concerned about the gun to his head and more concerned about James's perfect English. Number 3, The Great Gatsby, right? The Great Gatsby is a perfect work of fiction. And if you look at it, the only way this book makes sense is that you read it as James Gatsby is a passing black man. That is the only way this book makes any sense. Scott Fitzgerald was being subversive. He didn't like that his publisher was bringing on these racist people, and he was he was connected with them. The whole part when they're in the apartment room and not Daisy, but the other woman remarks, "We're all white here." That only makes sense if Jay Gatsby is a passing black man. And the way he's described in the book makes it right. What has thrown us off the trail is because 2 of the most classically beautiful men have played him, handsome men, Robert Redford and Leonardo DiCaprio. So we think of him as those guys. But the description, close cropped hair. What happens when your hair gets too long? You start to see the kink in it. So Great Gatsby is number 3. Number 4, at this point, one of the books, you know what? It is The Dark Forest. The Dark Forest. That book haunts me. It still haunts me. Science fiction. It is this theory of the dark forest, and that annihilation is one culture's or one race's greatest form of respect for another race or culture is annihilation. And that line just haunts me. At number 5, it could go any way. Like the first 3 are just locked in. But number 5, I'm feeling like saying Chain Gang All-Stars. Chain Gang All-Stars lives with me. I read it twice last year. It is incredible work of art. It is mesmerizing. It is haunting. And another book I would throw in there is Tin Man. 10 Man by a British woman. It is great.